Jessica with Keepers of the Old Ways, and today I thought I'd introduce you to some of the animals. This is my Natalie with the horns here, and we have had her for about 4 years now, maybe not that much. And this is her daughter that we call Cinnamon. She is a unicorn goat. We call her uni goat. And then that is Natalie's daughter. She's about a year old. And then let's see if I can show you. This is who we call Crazy Karen. Crazy Karen, we've only had about 3 or 4 months now. And she has a crazy story. As soon as her feet hit the ground here, she took off and was gone for 2 days. And we couldn't catch her. She is not very tame. You can't touch her. She will come to a feed bucket though, but you can't get near her. And with Crazy Karen, she had a baby here while she was on the homestead. And this, let me see if I can get down so you can see Tiny. This is Tiny. And with Crazy Karen, we got Sweetheart. And we call her Sweetheart because she has a heart on her head. Can you see that? She will come to you. She will let you love on her and pet on her. And then we have, let's see if I can back up. This is Socks. He is one of our male goats. Socks is a couple years old. And then his sister Penelope is... They're fighting over the minerals, y'all. There's minerals in here, and I sprinkle it on the hay as well, and they love it. This is Penelope with the pink collar. And then this is Nacho, our other male with the blue collar on. Nacho is about a year old now. And then Beans is right here in this... right there with the horns, with his head peeked up. And that is Natalie's baby that she had while we were at the last Keepers of the Old Ways. And then you can see we have some chickens free ranging back here, and they have hatched some babies. We didn't even know they were sitting on eggs. They've hatched some babies. And then you can see our donkeys. Let's see if you can see them. There they are. That's our donkeys back there. We have 3 donkeys, Sugar, Sparkles, and Senorita Carrots. And then I'm going to spin you around. And this is out here in our rabbit barn. So let me back up. And these are our rabbits. That's our male rabbit. And then we have them lined up down here. And we've actually had issues with a couple, I think coons getting in here ate 2 of our babies the other night. So this is where our goat barn is. This is where our rabbits are. Let me back up so you can see. This is their area they can come whenever it gets rainy. And then I'll show you the rest of the animals. There's the donkeys. They are actually on our neighbor's side and helping graze over on his pasture some. He only has 2 donkeys and a bull, and it was getting a little overgrown, so we put them over there to help kind of keep that down. And here comes Penelope. The goats are coming out now that I've moved out the barn. That's Penelope. And then there's Nacho. There's Sweetheart. There's Natalie coming out. Come on, girls. See if I move on out, if they'll come on out. Trying to make sure there's not snakes. There's Cinnamon, and then there's Beans and his mama Natalie coming on out. And then there's Socks. Here he comes. Okay, and now I will take you over. Let's see if we can spin around and not make you dizzy, and show you Dusty. And here's Dusty the pony. And yes, I know it's a little shaky. This camera is actually a little heavy. This is Dusty the pony. My daughter got him a few months ago. She absolutely loves horses. And so she is working with him. He still needs a little training. He's out here helping eat some of the tall grass up. We don't cut our grass very often, so we can keep him moved around, and we were moving the donkeys around till we moved them over there to the neighbors. So now I'll go show you my husband's favorite animals, which are his hogs. Okay, this is my husband's babies. This is Daddy Pig. They are part Cooney, part Yorkshire. And then, let's see. This is Mommy Pig. There we go. There's Mommy Pig. The little reddish brown is the baby boy. And then the lighter one going back behind the daddy. They're so loud. This is the girl pig. Mommy Pig is actually bred again. And should be having babies within the next month. She had 5. One died. It got squished. And then we sold 2 to some friends of ours. And so when she has piglets again, we'll go through the litter and see what we want to keep, and then we'll sell whatever's left over. So the boy pig has been castrated. He's the little red one right there, and he will be for meat. And then we'll end up breeding the girl pig as well. And then that's our chicken house back here, and we have chickens free ranging in here as well through all of this. Let's see if I can let you see them. I would go in there with them, but the hogs love when people come in. There we go, because they think you're going to feed them, and they just got fed and they're still starving. So that's the hogs, the chickens, the ducks, the donkeys, and the goats. And then I will show you our 3 dogs, and if I can find the cats. Okay, one of the cats is actually chilling on the porch. This is my son's cat, Fruit Shoot. We've had Fruit Shoot for over a year now. He moved here with us from the old house, and he was a small little kitten then. He is definitely a prowler. And then I'll show you the rest of them. Let's see if I can find them. This is Lucy, also known as Crazy, or AKA Mini Lucifer. Some days she likes people when they come in the yard, and some days she does not. So sometimes if we have workers come around, she will not be still. If we have workers come in, we have to lock her up. Rudy boy. That's Rudy. Rudy is, let's see, Gabby has had him since she was about 4. Good boy. And she is now 13, so he's getting on up there. This is the newest addition. This is Socks, and this is Gabby's kitten. The cat is spoiled rotten. And then let me show you Radar. This is Radar chilling, and that is my son's cat. So that is all the animals we have. Cats, rabbits, dogs, chickens, goats, donkeys, and hogs. We did have ducks, but they didn't work for us, so we gave them to a friend. And we started with chickens. Well, let me rephrase that. We started with dogs, but then we started with chickens. And from chickens, it kind of just grew from that to hogs and ducks and then rabbits and now goats and donkeys and ponies. So I'm just curious, what do you have on your homestead? What did you start with? And what are your setups and your systems that you have for your animals? I would like to know, because we're trying new things out and finding out what works. There's my daughter's dog. This is Joyful. And this dog is Rotten. She has been trained to do some tricks and some jumps. So, anyways, I was wondering if we were going to find her, because she likes to go hide out in spots and rest. So, I'm just curious, what animals do you have Put some comments down below. Let me know what you have and what systems you have. What did you start with? Alright, y'all. Until next time, y'all live like your ancestors.